At the end of July in 2023, I moved to the Riverbend Chalets and Campsite, which is in Impton 20 on the KZN south coast. This is a lovely place, set on a river as the name implies, and amid forests and hills that provide some excellent walking trails. I set up on a site right next to the river, which provided me with a number of good things. Each site is quite large, and my caravan and tent, plus a second tent and a car, could fit quite comfortably on the site. The caravan section was empty, so I had the whole place to myself. There are only 2 water points in the park, so perhaps being here on my own was a good thing. The water here is very clean. It's borehole water that has been filtered, and it tastes very good. There are plenty of electrical points, one at each site, with the standard 3-pin home plug being supplied. The ablutions are in chalets with 3 private bathrooms, giving one privacy. Everything is kept very clean and tidy, and toilet paper is supplied. The showers are in a separate building outside. They're basic and rustic, but do the job quite well, with hot water being supplied by gas, so load shedding is not a factor. There's a small scullery with a fridge for the use of campers, and braai units are supplied for people who want to enjoy the atmosphere created by an evening fire and cooking one's food over the coals. There are no washing machines for campers to use. Clothes washing can be done for you. I forget the price, but it was quite reasonable if I remember correctly. This is a summer rainfall area, and the weather was very pleasant during my stay. Evenings are quite cool, perfect for sleeping, and the days were generally sunny and warm. It gets very hot here and humid in summer. I was very protected by the trees and the surrounding hills from any wind that may have been howling in the area. I didn't feel much more than a cool breeze. There's no swimming pool at the park. Most people have a dip in the river on a hot day. The area is very hilly, and there are a lot of very pretty hiking trails on the property. I used to walk daily to keep fit and always enjoyed the feel of the place. There was plenty of bird and animal life right at my site. The tree looming above my caravan had a flock of about 30 nice nalluris that used to come along every day and make a massive noise. It was like watching a beautiful carnival. I'd love to know where you are when you watch these videos, so leave a comment in the comments section below just saying where you are in the world if you like these videos. The park is about 1 kilometer from the sea down the river. Canoes and paddle skis are kept at the park and were offered to me for free as a short-term resident. There's a gas station with a shop about 2 kilometers away and a very nice spa about 3 kilometers away the other way. Port Shepstone is 5 kilometers away down the coast road, and you can get most things there. It is a small town, but you can get most things there. The river is tidal. Sometimes it was empty and other times it was quite full, giving a completely different feel to the place and opening up a number of different possibilities. I was visited daily by a family of Egyptian geese, really beautiful birds, which became very tame at the sight of some food. There are 2 horses and a donkey on the property, which also used to come down daily and hang around the caravan, waiting for a carrot or an apple. They used to come up to the window and peer into the caravan if they thought that I hadn't seen them or was being too slow in dishing out the grub. There's a huge stand of bamboo in the one corner of the park, the biggest that I've ever seen. I found many attractions here which for me were new and unusual. I called up a few days before coming here and negotiated a price of 2,500 Rand for each month that I stayed, which included electricity and water. This resort is more geared towards renting out cabins, so the caravan section is not very well known or well attended, which I found absolutely perfect. Being such a hilly place, the roads can be quite steep. The road leading down to the park is about a 30-degree angle of road, so quite steep. I got my caravan down there quite easily, but Rory, the owner, was kind enough to turn my caravan back up to the top section using his 4x4 when I left, saving my car's gearbox from the strain and possible damage. I had a very pleasant stay of just under 2 months at Riverbend, and my rating of this park and my experience there is 8.5 out of 10. If you need a relaxing, quiet holiday away from the hustle and bustle, I'd recommend a few weeks here in the middle of winter, enjoying the beautiful, mild winter weather when everyone else is braving the cold and is at work and the place is empty and quiet.